What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's that day. I kind of unboxed it already, but we'll go through the stuff that I have. And this is basically the Doc Race B58 Gen 1 bottom mount kit. Received this a few days ago. Just haven't had time to vlog it, but today's that day, so let's get to it. Put some gloves on real quick, and all right, we'll start here. So this is the charge pipe. The bottom portion is right here, so you get two pieces there. It does come with this cool coating, black coating on it for the heat, which I like. I do like the blackout style of it, so that's pretty cool. I've noticed that some of the stainless steel ones that come, they eventually turn like a dark color from sitting in the engine and running. Hopefully this doesn't happen to this one, but we'll figure that out. So we do have a charge pipe here, and this is the down pipe. And by the way, this was extremely well packaged. I actually almost couldn't find this part of the charge pipe because it was so packaged well. So shout out to Doc Race for that. And I haven't even unwrapped this because I kind of have an idea of what it looks like, but this is pretty. I like this. Beautiful. And these are the two dump tubes here that'll go off of your wastegate. They don't pipe down towards the downpipe like the top mounts. One will actually dump towards the front of the car, and then one will go towards the downpipe, I believe, which is fine. But these are nice, and just so you kind of see the coating on it, there it is. Look at that. Super nice, high quality. I'm really in love with this. This is nice. So put this back in here. So that doesn't get any dirt. All right. And then this is one of the beauties of the turbo kit. Kind of love this, actually. The manifold. This is beautiful. Got your little Doc Race label here, but this is extremely well made. Doc Race here on the flange, turbo flange. Your two wastegates will sit here, and then your dump tubes will come out. And this is actually how it would sit on the manifold, this way. So when you're looking at the engine bay, you're just gonna see a bunch of guts, because that's what it looks like. But this is nice. I really like this. Then your turbo will sit down here. So that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right. And then you got your two wastegates. These are 40 millimeter. These are Gen V comp gates. They do come already with the 14 PSI spring inside. Just check with your tuner and see what he wants you to install and have inside the wastegate. But this one does already come with the red spring installed already. So when you open this, you will get your wrench for the top portion to install your springs. Cool little sticker here. And then if you do need some instructions on this, you can always go to TurboSmart's website. They do provide you with instructions. And here is a little diagram of the connections. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but this wastegate actually comes with a port for water cooling, which I think is really cool. I'm not going to personally be using that, so I'm just going to block that off. But what I have seen is people actually have talked about tapping into their coolant line somehow, connecting it here and then just rerouting it back. But again, I'm not going to use that, but this is a cool feature to have if you decide to go that route. So we'll put that to the side. And then the actual wastegate, well packaged. So here we are. This is pretty. Yeah, this is beautiful. And I would assume, which it does have a little picture. I'm not sure if you can see the picture here, but there is a picture. So where you would want to use the water cooling, you would plug it in there. And then you have your regular top and bottom connections. I'm using a 4-port max solenoid, so I'll be using top and bottom here. So that's really pretty. Looks like we got 2 brackets and then your adapter. So you're gonna wanna make sure, this is super important, you wanna make sure that you install this bracket. This will go in this way, and you will install it like this. If you do not install this bracket or this adapter piece, your wastegate will not function properly and you will have air leakage from here. So you want to make sure that you put it in this way and then you fit it on to your manifold. Really important, guys. And then we do have some extra springs here with some barb fittings that will go here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. Doc Race does provide you with quick connects, but we'll see. We might use these. We might use both for a combination. And then you have another block off here as well. And then you do have some springs here. So again, just check with your tuner, see what he wants you to do and which ones he wants you to have installed. You have black. If you can see, it has some paint on it to identify it. This one is very lightly coated, but I figured this one was the gray. Let me see if I can find some gray on this. It's hard to see, but this is the gray one. And then this is your pink. I believe the pink is the lowest PSI, which is the 7, but I could be mistaken. On TurboSmart's website, they actually have a graph that shows you the PSI for each spring. So check that out. And then just check with your tuner and see what he wants you to do as far as which springs to have installed here. But very well packaged also, very nice. Beautiful little wastegate setup there. So that is that. And I think I beat up this box, but that'll close. There we go. And then we'll go through the fittings and everything that came with the kit. So see what we got here. So here's what I was talking about. These are the quick connects. Now you can find these in black and I believe in blue. On Amazon, they sell like a 40-piece kit, a 60-piece kit. These are no more than like anywhere from 10 to 30 bucks, depending on the type that you want and the quantity that you want. You also see the studs in here with the bolts for the manifold, and then the turbo will connect to that. So that's there. Here is your oil drain, your oil feed line, and they already connect the fitting that goes to the block. So it's almost like, hey, don't F this up. It's in your face. Should be really simple to install. And here is the PCV delete kit. Let's check this out. All right, this is nice. So I believe this will go on the top portion of the block, right where the PCV is, where you would connect off the connection to the inlet. So this would be your new connection. And then you have 2 more block offs for the other parts of the PCV when you disconnect the lines. So this is pretty cool. You also can you can just go oil catch can and just not even use this, but I think we'll go with this for now. And you have your flange from downpipe to turbo. And the only plastic package that's labeled, actually, these are your coolant delete lines. This turbo does not use coolant, so we'll go ahead and block these off. And these are basically your fittings. So this is the one that's going to go to the block here with the gasket and the bolt. So you can go ahead and bolt that up there and block that off. And then this one will go to your coolant drain line, which is on the back portion of the block on the left hand side. And then you'll just use your original hose clamp that's there and then just tighten this up, because you won't be using that anymore. So those are nice. And then we have some vacuum line, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this specific line. We may not, we'll see. I might just go with some silicone hose, but they do provide this to you, so that's also nice. And let's see here, and here's your oil drain line. Now I talked to Doc Race about this, and apparently if you look at the photo and the itemized list of the things that they send you, you would have received some AN lines for the oil drain line. But according to Doc Race, they went away from sending you that because they felt that the AN line sat a little too low for the oil drain to the block, and that the hose with a brass fitting was a better option for the drainage. So we'll go ahead and try this out, and hopefully we don't have any issues with that. It also does come with another gasket, which again, there is one on the turbo, but Doc Race also supplies you with one as well. Please don't use both. You might have some leaking if you do. And then flange for the manifold to the turbo, and then this is your turbo screen. Now, depending on how the turbo kit fits and the spacing that I have underneath, I have actually been looking at this website and this company called Race Art. Check them out. I actually bought a bracket for my my Max solenoid, but super high quality, very nice looking stuff, and we'll use this for now. But if we do have enough space, then we'll go ahead and purchase a cone. They do have them in different colors. No, they don't sponsor me, but hey, if you want to, let me know. And I might go with that option. So we'll see. Once we install the kit, we can always just do that later. But here's your turbo screen, and then one more little connection for the charge pipe. So that's that. And let's move this out the way, and let's go to this guy, because this is obviously your most important piece. So like I said, if you notice on the outside of your packaging for the turbo, they do tape a drain line gasket for you. So if you feel like you're missing one, just check here. It should be on the side of your turbo plastic on the wrapping. And it also does describe the type of turbo that you purchased. So this one is the Gen 2 6266. This has the jet fighter housing with T51 R mod, and the discharge portion is a 1.0 AR. So pretty big, pretty beefy turbo. So we'll go ahead and take this out. And look at this. This is beautiful. Very beautiful. Impressive. Very. So I guess this right here is the custom work that Doc Race does for you, so that you can go ahead and connect your charge pipe. It should sit somewhere in the area of this angle, like this, but we'll show you guys that once we do the install. Of course, you're gonna need to clock it, so you'll go ahead and just not remove, but you'll loosen all of these bolts on both sides, so that you can clock the center. You want to make sure that the oil drain line is face down and your oil feed line is faced up. Now, one thing to mention that's very important, this orange tag, please read it. This tells you exactly how to install the oil feed line. They do not want you removing this bolt that's in here, as you can damage the turbo. So you would use a 9/16 wrench and hold this down while you thread in the oil feed line. So make sure you read this, because this is important. You don't want to mess up a brand new turbo that you just got. It does also come with a serial number plate here, and has precision with your serial numbers on it. Cool little precision turbo here. Shows your AR 1.0, but that's a big turbo. It's more than enough for my setup. I believe, from what I've researched and on the Precision Turbo website, the Gen 2s are rated for 800 horsepower for the 6266, and I'm not gonna get even close to 800, so this is more than enough for me and my setup. I'm gonna just be doing direct injection, and this is just something for me to have to, you know, enjoy the car and whoop up on those Hellcats when they pull up, you know. But that's that. So we'll go ahead and put this away. And I believe this is their updated version of their heat shield. So I actually called them, and I had two questions for them. One was about the oil drain line, and the second one was about this. I was actually looking forward to having the heat shield that says Doc Race on it, but apparently this is their updated version. It doesn't come engraved with the Doc Race, but this is actually, if you notice in the pictures in the old Doc Race heat shields, I believe it angles down here and then it comes across, so it kind of only protects you in this middle portion. So this one actually goes all the way across and is apparently thicker than the original one that you see in the pictures. So hopefully they update that in their website so they can show you the updated version of what you're getting. And yeah, that's it. And then this is going to be combined with the Motive Reflex. I have a 4-port Max solenoid that's going to drop in there with this as well. My tune is from David Shoup, so I already received the base map for this setup. So once this setup is complete, we'll go ahead and install this on Tuner Pro, and we'll data log it so that he can start, you know, doing his thing and put some Shoup sauce on it. So for now, that's it, guys. Stay tuned, and the next video should be the DIY. So thanks for watching.